It's conflicts, showing you losers how I'm true to this. Music exclusive, abusing sound in the booth I spit. Shouting about, growling loud, I'm chewing scripts. Who is this dude that's clowning about with a goofy lisp? True, it's flicks. I'm here to show you I'm not a joke. Got my folks supporting me, you're flooring me, not a hope. I got a flow when I hear a beat and feel the rhythm as I write it down, so you gotta know that you're hearing me. It's clear to see, I rap for the love of the game, shining the fame, fearful the fact is I'm running away. And some of you claim I'm British, how? 'Cause I live in London, but the blood in my veins is not about in this city's dungeon. It's dripping rhymes in the river under the sewers brewing. A threat that comes in a form that's punishing you pursuing. From the Amazon River, grey it ascends. I wade in it, I'm doggy paddling all the way to the Thames. So who is it? It be the Stevie B, breathing easily, he's releasing me. Why see defeating me? You really need to just leave the beef and flee and see the beast in me's free. I'm eating the scene in brief and treat the beat with repeated speech and beat you repeatedly. Yo, my heart it fades, crying inside I heart and pray. Allow a night of 5 to define my life when I pass away. This rap is nothing but banter talk. It's not a concept, heavy song or track. It's just a couple of random thoughts.
Is this the way that it is, or the way that it's gotta be? Date rapes and robbery, shops hotted up, but it's just like Monopoly. Lifeline slide on that prices of property. High crime and violence in this life of democracy. Nice times seem like a lie or a prophecy. We gotta stop the poverty, stealing it from the lottery. Breaders are just a mockery, feeding it like Pete Doherty. Living is what I gotta be. As the daybreak wakes, I see a darker sun. Heads getting knocked off the world, the disasters come. It's God the Father, I'm lost for the answer, son. Like a last breath straight from my tarred up lungs. I'm so cross with the world that my scars leak blood, it's insane. My neck's hung, but not from death, from shame. I feel strange as I pace these plains. I've seen A-grade straight take rape and caving brains of my mate states quicker than the rate of our climate change. Shit's fucked up, bruv, it's like the diamond trade. And the fact that the state pays straight ways papes at a minimum wage, it's despicable, mate. Yo, 1 million villains are chilling, billing, dealing, killing the living until they slip into prison. It doesn't make a difference if they really did or they didn't. The silly judges make the fickle decision with little admission. That's what'll cripple the system. At a militant rate and every minute it's raised. So I'm livid with rage, living in hate as the wicked is praised. Depicting pictures, thrilling victims with the lyrics I make.
Anaconda, slime through preliminaries, enemies can't test my heavy weaponry. Infinity cannonry, man of the atom, unleashed through primordium, stabbing your cerebellum, shiver from poisonous venom's deadly symptoms. Quantum to be a darksome phantom, appear from nowhere to punch my fist through your cerebrum. I can't believe him, he's still breathing. Marsupial rodents indulge in organisms requiring oxygen to keep him. Profound secrets, leaving a chain of fungal spores of bacterium to put his living to a minimum. Elevate to where particles and elements of erbium searching a victim to suffocate from smokes of lithium. I'm never lenient. I make your bones whisper as my verbal winds past your shivering skeleton structure. Mentally rupture. Folic acid is my nature. Solar panels laid upon my back to project the hidden holographic blind alpha scriptures. Arise from a dimension filtered with sculptors of unsacred forbidden cobras. Deport my soul as dogma and make your body go through the stages of my stigmata. Feel the pain as the scar comes across you. Bleed and plea as your skin peels. Tears waterfalls along your face like Niagara. Madness contains your brain. Medication never keeps you still from rotational shaking. Anatomies be breaking down to molecules of untouchable sand. Sweat glands made of molten lava. Solid rocks and adamantium combined in one to make a marble feature. The soul retriever. Play with words like warlocks and merlins used to conjure Excalibur. Superior to Homo sapien mechanisms, tangled body organisms, brutal electromagnetism, feel electromagnetism, separate your body and turn you into a biochemical compound of exosan. A supernatural and powerful than phony sultans. Expand smokes of polythene to cover the moon. Humans face these 4 minutes of terror and doom. Hurricanes, typhoons, earthquakes to make the earth break. Crack the ozone to reveal a dimension for daybreak. For God's sake. Ended all demons when my sword illuminates. They tried to tolerate, so I supreme to radioactivate. Made heavens evacuate. Holy preachers of the dead said my strength is immaculate. So fate awaits the altered ego that regenerates. The input of a transducer to outputs of a speaker. Kilohertz super system, parameter seeker, vocabulary grim reaper, configurations amplified by the shots of a 9mm. Bang! Whack MC brief seeker. My time's wasted on the microphone, so I decide to melt down a few chromosomes. Blast through still with my adamantium chrome dome. Africa's my birthplace, but Northwest is my home. To put my soul to peace, I gather my peeps and say shalom.
Dark forces build an arc, spark in the name of Allah's wrath. Hidden mask guard the sweet scent of a harlot's garb. The weapons of carved, the predator's selection will starve. A secular perception, molest the malevolent bars. Benevolent heart, collect evidence from kinetic cars. Trapped from the heavens, swerving in suburban sections. The birth of this earth was cursed, words burn skeletons. Soak you in a selection of chemical verbal elements. A Maccabee, immaculate being, 1,000 terabyte capacity, decapitate with a sword of calamity, crack your anatomy. Name written in golden passages, explode after select practices, blown into fractions, soak in the cold waters of Nazareth. Solar savages, choke your manager slow. The gold is where the famine is. Bounce holes like ounces of couches from council houses. Powerful loud sounds of Malcolm's, profound announcements. Roundhouse with the crown of falcons, the sound of fountains, crashing down of cloud mountains. So stay there, wrapped in a lyrical silkworm, for claiming you're stillborn. My vivid images diminish the vision of Spielberg. Invisible words, spiritual verbs, criminals cursed. His intuition is promiscuous, his vision is blurred.
That's me, Tom.